You need to learn the major scale. It's one of the most powerful tools in the musician's toolbox. One thing the major scale will really help you do is to learn songs and what chords come next. The major scale is the building blocks to all music. Once you understand the major scale, the numbering system that goes along with it, and which number chord is either major, minor, or diminished, then it makes it so much easier to learn songs by ear. Let's take a look at the major scale, which is only 7 notes. So here we have the C major scale. As you can see, there's only 7 notes: C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And each one of these notes in the major scale represents a chord, and they're numbered. So the C is 1, the D is 2, the E is 3, the F is 4, the G is 5, the A is 6, the B is 7. So now that we know the chords are numbered, let me show you which numbered chords are major or minor. So our number 1 chord is major. Our number 2 chord is minor. Our number 3 chord is minor. Our number 4 chord, well, that's major. Our number 5 chord is also major. Our number 6 chord is minor. And our 7th chord is diminished. And so now we have all of the pieces needed. And there's an easy rule to remember this. All you have to remember is that your 1, 4, and 5 chords of your major scale are all major. Your 2, 3, and 6 chords are minor. And your 7th chord is always a diminished chord. So how does this help us learn songs? Well, here's where the magic of the major scale comes in. So in most modern music, it sticks to what we call the diatonic scale, the major scale. Now in more complex music where they're changing keys or borrowing chords from other keys, then it makes it a little more difficult. But this rule will cover 90% of all modern music. So let's jump out of the key of C, and let's say you have a song, and the first chord that comes out, the most dominant chord, the one that feels like that's where it is, let's say that's an A minor chord. Well, we know that in the major scale, right, the 1, 4, and 5 are all major, and we also know that the 2, 3, and 6 are minor. So we just have to figure out, is that A minor, the 2 chord, the 3 chord, or the 6 chord of another key? And then we know what key the song is in. So let's take a look. Well, A minor could be the 2 chord of G major, or the A minor could be the 3 chord of F major, or that A minor chord could be the 6 chord in the key of C. And the beauty of figuring out which key it's in, the parent key, which major key that minor chord comes from, is that once you know which key the song is in, then you know most likely what all the other chords are going to be. So if that A minor was the 6th chord in the key of C, you know all the other chords in that song are most likely going to come from the C major scale. So you're either going to have a C major, a D minor, an E minor, an F major, a G major, an A minor, maybe a B diminished, but most likely those are going to be the rest of the chords, unless, like I said, they're borrowing chords from another scale or they're changing the key of the song. This is the power of the major scale. It'll help you understand music. It'll help you learn songs faster. It's the basis, the building blocks to all modern music. I hope you all found value in this video. If you did, please drop me a like. Consider subscribing to the 440 Club, and I'll see you all in the next video.